Andrea Donsky, host of New Hope Network's Soapbox Series, and today I'm here with Jason Mitchell, co-founder and CEO of Probulin. Welcome to the show, Jason.
Thanks for having me, Andrea.
Okay, so let's start with what makes Probulin different when it comes to digestive probiotic products?
Absolutely. It's a really good question, and it's an important one. When we started the company, we really analyzed all the probiotics in the marketplace and did our own internal gap analysis. We wanted to understand what are the gaps missing on how we can make a truly great probiotic or something that's better than what's already on the market today. And what's really good news is there is no such thing as a bad probiotic. There's more or less just a focus on good, better, best. And our goal to be the best probiotic was driven by our pursuit to take these living bacteria and provide the most beneficial outcome for the consumer. And what's important there is the delivery. Now, not only the delivery from a capsule swallowing protection from stomach acid perspective, but also from our warehouse to the retail store, our warehouse to the individual, shipping cold and protected. So with our delivery system that's in the capsule, it's called MacTrek 3D Probiotic Delivery System, and it helps to protect, feed, and hydrate the bacteria so they have better survival once consumed. And we ship everything cold and protected using recycled blue jean textile waste material as the insulation, along with ice packs to make sure these probiotics arrive at your doorstep or at the store, surviving the way they should. And so that's really truly what differentiates us and helps to give the very best probiotic to the consumer.
Thank you for sharing that. What new product did Probulin launch earlier this year?
We launched a product called Total Care Immune Probiotic. And I will tell you that it would be very easy for someone to assume that we did it just because of what's been happening over the past year. Believe it or not, we started the development on that product in November of 2019. It is a natural understanding that probiotics have an ability to support immune function in the body. In fact, there is an estimation by scientists that 70% of immune activity resides in the gut. And so as a result, probiotics being part of the living gut microbiome, it is absolute that they participate in immune function. So producing a probiotic that helps to additionally support this environment will also support immune function. We also added elderberry, which is a very, very powerful berry that contains very immunosupporting benefits. And so the combination of these two build almost what I would consider the near perfect product. In fact, elderberry and probiotics are two of the top 5 most searched and purchased items to support immune health. So it made logical sense that we were going to do this, and probiotics have been known for decades to support immune health.
That sounds amazing, Jason. So what I really want to understand is are there specific strains of bacteria in this new product that make it so unique? Or is it the delivery system and the strains? Tell us a little bit more about why Probulin is so different when it comes to this immune product.
Absolutely. It's a little bit about the strains because strains of bacteria matter. One of the most known strains out there is Lactobacillus acidophilus. We've heard about it for decades, and that's one that was initially studied for its ability, not even focused on digestive health, but actually about immune function. And so acidophilus, but lactobacilli bacteria are bacteria that primarily reside in the upper GI or the small intestines. And so they participate in a really interesting way there. And then you have another grouping of bacteria called bifidobacterium, and they reside predominantly in the lower GI. And so when you have a really well-balanced formula, you're going to want to have both lactobacilli and bifidobacterium in the same formula so that you can support the entire digestive microbiome. Now, what truly separates us, though, from all of the other competition is the delivery system. MacTrek 3D is based on 3 scientific studies that validate its ability to help the bacteria survive exposure in your digestive system to things like stomach acid, which will absolutely destroy some of the bacteria, or bile, or other elements that are incredibly important to protect the bacteria. We, with our delivery system, can show we can survive more of these beneficial bacteria so that they can do their good work. And it is through protection. We feed them with prebiotic fiber, known as inulin, also called FOS, and some other things. And then we also hydrate them. That's a core step that most people forget, but using electrolytes to make absolutely sure they are properly hydrated means they will have better survival.
That sounds amazing. I have one last question for you today. How do you, Jason Mitchell, spark change?
That's something that stems back to the reason why I started the company to begin with. In 2011, I was diagnosed with an illness called ulcerative colitis. Now, my products don't cure me. They didn't cure me. They weren't even in existence. But it was through a personal challenge with literally almost no answer that met my own criteria of acceptable, I felt I can't be the only one that feels this way. And when I look at the digestive microbiome as something so incredibly important, I wanted to be on a undying pursuit for producing a product that will help others reach the goals they have for their digestive environment, because everything starts in the gut. This is where digestion happens. This is where health happens. And I really believe that supporting it. So how do we spark change? I just want to make sure that people can live their best and most healthy life. And I will tell you that probiotics are what I consider one of the core essential 4 things that people should do from a supplemental standpoint.
Oh, I absolutely agree. Thank you so much for being on our show today.
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And thanks to all of you for watching New Hope Network Soapbox Series. I'm Andrea Donsky, your host. We'll see you next time.